Hi guys, this is a guy again, and I have enough cards to make a Kaiser, Dragonic Kaiser, Vermilion slash Crimson the Blood, Vermilion the Blood deck profile. I had to hardcraft all these Crimsons except for the SP. I somehow pulled an SP. And the double rare as well. I had to hardcraft the double rare as well. So anyways, let's talk about warning. Warning skill is GB2 Persona Blast, Counter plus 1. If your hard card is Kaiser, this unit can attack your opponent's entire front row in one attack, which makes this card so much worse than Turbo. Because in the original TCG skill, it gives plus 5,000 power. But in Vanguard Zero, it is just a second stride Vermilion, which Vermilion can do this thing without wasting a stride thing. But still, it's either that or you go with like Conquest or Vanquisher Voltage. Then Vanquisher Voltage is her first stride. His skill is on place, Persona Flip, and it gets first skill Azores, which is on hit. Your opponent retires one card, and you bind two cards in their drop zone at random. I don't know if you get to pick the two cards that are bind in the drop zone, but retire is random prior to the back row. Then if this GB3, your front row unit continues, gets plus 2,000 power for each card in your opponent's bind zone. Then Conquest Dragon. Skill is Act, Persona Flip, retire opponent's front row, regard, which you have to do. Then your front row gets 5,000 for each. Gets 5,000 power. Doesn't get 5,000 for each rear guard. Empty rear guard gets plus 5,000 power. So they nerf Narukami really hard here in Zero, which kinda hurts. Then Harmonic Messiah, our unlocker, our damage denier. Then if you go first, it gives you a heal guard. Then Drachma, on place, counter plus 2, retire and bind everything on your opponent's side of the field, and they have to superior ride a non-PG or heal guard from hand, and if they cannot ride from hand, they have to ride from soul. If they have no soul, nor they can ride from hand, they lose the game. That's a ruling. That's another way to win. And if they somehow survive the Drachma turn, they have to discard two cards at the beginning. And majority of the cards in my deck, except for majority of the cards in my deck are not GB based, except for Chatura, which is GB based. Plasmatron Dragon's GB base. No, Plasmatron Dragon is not GB base. His on place is GB base, but his skill is nice. Then our Martial Arts Dragon is not GB base as well. And one copy of Garuda. Grade 3s, I kind of skip over them. It's like Crimson, main ride, Limit Break 4 skills. You can pick a unit whose Legion mate has a cost and give it no cost. Then its other skill, if you have another card in the center column, Soul plus 1 to give this unit plus 2k. Then the Bloods is a card which you will not ride as often because he's literally here for filler, but he has a cross ride with Vermilion, which does nothing because Vermilion is better, but his skill is Counter plus 3, gets plus 5k, and crit. Ultimate break, meaning you have to be at 5 damage. And this card can attack the entire front row in one attack. Vermilion, same thing except it's counter plus 2, he gains plus 2k, and he has a skill when this unit attacks, it gets plus 3k, which is better than the stride gifter state, which is on place. Here it's on attack. And it's counter plus 2 is number break, you have to be at 4 for it to be active. Then that's the grade 3s. I already explained the grade 2s. The grade 1s, 4 copies of the Perfect Guard, 4 copies of the Stride Father. The Perfect Guard is a counter charging PG because we use a counter blast. Then we have Crown Holder Dragon, who gives power. He's our only card that gives power. He's our only card to make Vermilion viable. Then 1 copy of Rising Phoenix because our chances of being able to be Thunder Strike 1 or 2 or 3 or whatever the Soul Blast Thunder Strike version of Rising Phoenix is too low for us. Then our starter is Parquet Dragoon because we need to ride to our main ride. Worst case, we will have to ride Vermilion or the Blood. Preferably we ride Crimson. Anyways, hopefully we find an opponent. If we don't find an opponent, oh well.
This is what you do.
And that sound was me forgetting that I was watching YouTube a while ago. Then again, this is gonna be so hard that yeah, work up, yeah, yes. Double checking the two slides, yes, the necklace is there. The explanation of why if you guys are deaf is there. uh, Vermilion. I'm making this deck even though it's so out to date. But it's like, okay, it's Bermuda Triangle. A top tier deck. And this deck is like tier 3 at best. Like, it's like tier 4. For sure, it's tier 4. My deck is like tier 4. Tier 1 is like good in rank, good in tournaments. Tier 2 is like good in one of each. One or the other, but not both. Tier 3 is like it can win games, but not consistent enough. And it's not Coral, it's Chocho. Oh well. And I am going second, so I get first try. Getting first try is such a great thing, by the way, guys, because first try is nearly everything in Vanguard Zero. Riding Crown Holder Dragon. I should have rode the Stride Father instead, but it's like striding is everything. But then again, I'll ride Crimson, discard Vermilion for the stride cost. And in my YouTube account, I'm at July 7th for my last Vanguard Zero video. The rest after that is just VOD since I haven't streamed lately, so they're slowly catching up. But then again, I've been posting videos. I've been uploading videos on YouTube like multiple times a day, but they're scheduled. Then again, this will be July 7. For Rumble, will be like July 1 now because it's like my last month is like Seal Dragons Take 2. So I made 2 Seal Dragon videos. Take 1. Decklist wasn't that good. Updated the decklist in Take 2. Was able to win 1 game. Oh my gosh, I've run 4 copies of Martial Arts Dragon. Why didn't you give Martial Arts Dragon in my hand? Look at this drop zone, so nice. I feel so sad. Chatura got nerfed so hard. Chatura got nerfed so hard because Chatura is now GB1. It's locked to GB1, which hurts so much. Takes 1 hit. Here we go. Okay, they rode to grade 3. This card is Thunder Strike 4, so I can't even use him if I wanted to. Nothing, Garuda again. Taking 2 damage. Ouch, I'm gonna be pushed to 5 this game. Taking. Never mind, it'll be PG'd now. You know, Crimson would have. Warning would have been better if they didn't lock it to GB2. If they made it the first ride while they removed the gift power, it would have been more balanced that way. But sadly, they didn't. They completely nerfed Warning just for the heck of it. And they have no cards on board, but they have. Yeah, they have no cards on board. Right name Crimson. Going Vanquisher, discarding this thing. Let's check. 4 cards are in the drop zone. Okay, I'm gonna I'm keeping you there. I'm gonna call. Card is binded. Call again. A card is binded again. Moving you guys to the back. Then swing. I get a draw trigger again. Dealing 1 damage. Then again, these two in the front will just be cards to guard with. And the opponent has now Thunder Strike 4. So I can use these 2 card skills now, which is good. But still, I am still dependent on my opponent. Sheesh. Upside I can be limit break 4, so I can go Crimson. And these two guys will be very big numbers now. 4 times 2, 8k boost. Not enough. Not enough boost in power. Well, again, Narcomi just got hit really hard. Like, Descendant, Eradicator, Descendant built for Narcomi and Vanquisher are the only ones left that can have power. Like, I could put Eradicator, Descendant, the new one here, as well to replace the blood, or replace like to remove like one copy of Vermilion, one copy of the blood, so to make it a 2 of, or possibly 3 of. Ugh. I'm 16 now. I'm 21, which is a double heal guard play. Still double heal guard play because I am like 51. Triple heal guard play now. Triple heal guard play. Still triple heal guard play. Unless we equalize. Triple heal guard play. 66. Oh my gosh. That was scary. But double resist. A warning will do nothing. I need to Legion, sheesh. I need to literally Legion. That's a heal guard check. And thing is, I'm kinda dead now. Like I put back majority of my heals back, but still, the deck I'm using is way too weak to against Bermuda Triangle. Bermuda Triangle is within the echelons of tier 2 or in the echelons of tier 1. Because there's so many builds of Bermuda Triangle that you don't know which one is in which tier. Oh my gosh. But one thing's for sure. Bermuda Triangle as a clan as a whole is higher than Narcomi now. Narcomi used to be the echelons until Legion era. Then once generation like G came around, not so well anymore. I already know the weakness of Narcom. Can I change the deck to make it any better? Like, replace the grade 2s? Not really. Like, maybe replace Chatura? Replace him with a 12k beater or 10k vanilla? Those are only the possible choices. We're quite limited though. We're quite limited. Because it's like, because thing is, Brawlers, Big Bang Knuckle Dragon slash Turbo slash Buster replace Vermilion in this play style. The only advantage that Vermilion has is that Vermilion has gotten retrained so many times. Like, there's a V format of him, and there's an upcoming D format of him. So there's that. And I have to take this. No crit, I'm safe unless he has a severe call on hit. I'm 16,000 now. I have to check a heal now. If I don't check a heal, I'm dead. He has 5 crits out. 4 crits remaining. Maybe his 4 crits are in his hand. He has 15 cards left in deck. Oh my gosh, he called a grade 2. The smart play would be rear guards first. I heal. I still have 3 heal stuff in the deck. I don't heal, it was inevitable, but then again, we were able to push for a single guard check. That was pretty great. That was pretty great. We were able to push for 1 guard check. Then again, if we had warning in this unnerved state, we would have done way better. Sheesh, I can't believe they nerf warning to such a big degree. One more game, then that's it. Because it's like I cannot really show the qualities. I can't if I can't show the qualities of Big Bang Knuckle Dragon, then I cannot show the qualities of Vermilion. Because it's like Vermilion is just the predecessor of Big Bang Knuckle Dragon. Because their places the same. They attacked the entire front row. Big Bang Knuckle Dragon was able to elevate that to attacking 1 back row unit or 4 units. Sheesh. Oh yeah, after this I also have a Celestial deck that I just made to check it out. It's kind of budget friendly since it doesn't have GRs in it. Are you Blasters, Jewel Knights, Alt Mile, or the Rare Seeker build? Or are you VP Farmer? Okay, we get the grade 2 ride we wanted. We get multiple copies of grade 2. Then again, we have the grade 3 Searcher as a starting Vanguard. What will you be? Blasters. Blasters. And we're going first. Call 1 more front row unit, please. Rush me so I can use Martial Arts Dragon. Yes, they're rushing me. Double heal, ouch. And calling a regard Martial Arts Dragon. Since rewriting Martial Arts Dragon will just be kind of a waste.
Vanguard にアタック。ファーストチェック。セカンドチェック。ダメージチェック。クリティカルトリガー。
I hope I draw a grade 3 or stride for the next turn. Because if not, I have to pay it with 2 Chaturas or something. I'm being pushed. Blasters is within tier 2. They have ways to win, but they're not consistent enough to be the echelons of Roy Paladin builds. Because the echelons is currently occupied by Jewel Knights and Altmile.
Vanguard にアタック。ダメージチェック。スキル発動。バインド。ヴァンガードにアタック。
Hey, heal is good.
セカンドチェック。ゲット。ドロートリガー。サードチェック。ダメージチェック。ゲット。
I only get to bind 1 card, sadly. So, bonus at 4 cards in bind zone. That only gives plus 8k. So what will happen now? Bye bye intercept. Will you do another one? Oh my gosh, it's a cheap one, just 100% wood specific, but then when you're building the deck, you're gonna either make it Alpha or Blaster. Hmm.
ガードにアタック。スキル発動。バインド。ヴァンガードにアタック。ファーストチェックゲット。ドロートリガー。
One trigger for a heal guard. Yeah, one trigger to make it turn into PG.
セカンドチェック。
And this thing needs 2 triggers. And didn't even get the 2 triggers. Then swinging here.
アタック。
Now I have 2 intercepts, 3 perfect guards. But Alfred, Savior Alfred. I have 2 back rows. He can't countercharge though. He can't countercharge. Unless he, but then doesn't Barkle have a countercharge thing with Blaster Blade? Okay. 5 times 2, 10,000 power gain.
ドロートリガー。セカンドチェック。サードチェック。ドライブチェック。スキル発動。
スタンドアンドドロー。コール。頼んだ。頼んだ。シークザメイト。レギオン。スキル発動。リミットブレイク。
PG check. Heal is good. Power here, so when it does hit. Power here. Another PG. You have heal guard? They have a heal guard. Three swings to face now. 3 swings to face. Thankfully, I have Crown Holder Dragon. Crown Holder Dragon is the only way to gain power, so, which is so sad. Now this guy has a crit, but then again I have 2 PGs, 2 heal guards, and I can Drachma. I can Drachma now because I can just pay the cost with this guy here. Please don't kill my star grade 1. Oh, he kills the grade 3 instead. Okay. I'm okay with that. Wait, this doesn't have power though. Swing, swing here, then swing here. Yeah, I can go Drachma next turn. He only has 4 cards in soul, so he has. Even if I were to retire everything, he can still ride from the soul. Powers 21 now. This thing can't attack, so this thing swings. Gains a crit. This is now heal guard range. Unless he triggers 1 card, he doesn't trigger. He doesn't trigger. Heal guard range, and this thing just attacks my Vermilion.
ドロー
Hmm.
トライドザ・ジェネレーション
I draw a card.
出番だスキル発動バインド
Going this card here. Activating skill, con +1. And then activating skill for this to get huge power. And swing.
ファーストチェック
I have no more triggers left, I
セ
think.
カンドチェック
Yeah, I have no more triggers left. Only my last draw trigger. He doesn't even have PG. Oh my gosh, he healed! The last heal.
スキル発動スキル発動スキル発動ヴァンガードにアタック
He has a heal guard.
ヴァンガードにアタック
Does he have one more heal? He has no more heals. We won that game, but barely. It was a nice, fun game to watch. For Kaiser, for Dragonic Kaiser Vermilion, Dragonic Kaiser Crimson, the Blood. It was a nice game to watch. Makes you enjoy the deck because it was pretty even, slightly going their direction most turns. We were just lucky with the trigger stacking. That's why we were able to do enough. So, yeah. I'll miss you, Vanguard Zero. By the time this thing has been posted, Vanguard Zero servers have officially gone offline. Thank you guys for watching, and bye bye.